So, in the last class, what we had a discussion, we had a discussion about how what is ServiceNow, what are the benefits of ServiceNow, and who will use the ServiceNow, how the ServiceNow future will be. So that's give you a small introduction about ServiceNow, how it's going on today. So for if you want to practice any software or anything, you need to do something. So for example, if you want to learn .NET, what you have to do, you have to install .NET software in your laptop or system, and you have to from that only you can practice the same thing. But here the ServiceNow, what happened, ServiceNow is a cloud based tool which doesn't require any software to install. So what we can do is the ServiceNow, if you want to practice or learn ServiceNow, first you need to have an instance. Instance is nothing but I will tell you what was the URL of that one. So for example, before that, so if you want to learn ServiceNow, first we need to request ServiceNow for an instance. So for that one, we have to use the developer dot servicenow.com. Developer.servicenow.com. So for that you need to first here. So can anyone give your email ID? So I will create an instance with your email ID. Will tell you the class on the same instance. Can anyone help me on this? If you already registered with the service now, so that doesn't help you. So please provide you the anyone has the email ID. So can you please ping in the chat window so that I can start the same thing. Okay. So we'll start the session with Kirtana email. So I'm just going copy. So if you want to one, first we need to click on. If you already have an instance, you just go to the sign in, and if you want to do in the one, click on the sign up and start building. Click on it. So I'm first creating. I'm just making a training session. So the email ID, the country. So these are the basic details which we can easily fill it. US. The password I will give you this as a password. The confirm password, and I'm not a robot. So these are the basic things we need to fill, and I am just click on sign up. So Kirtana, what happened? Oh my God, this email ID is already registered with the service now, so we cannot use it one. Can anyone give any other email ID which is not registered? And also that email ID should be active in the system. So if you already system in one, it will not be allow you to create a new one. It's since it's already registered. Can anyone give an email ID? Okay, so Dakar, I think maybe we can use this. Wait, it will go on. Wait a minute, 1 minute. Sudhakar, I think an verification link has sent to your email ID. Can you please check your email ID and activate it? Once you are activated, let me know. I can log in from here. Yeah, Jyoti, tell me. you can use the say. Yes, yes, yes. I will show you. Yes, you can use it. So, Sudhakar, once you have activated that link, let me know so I can log in from here. So, this is for the verification purpose. ServiceNow will give it. So, what I am going to do is copy it. So, what happened if you have registered with this one? That should be enough for this. And so, Sudhakar, have you done? Yeah, thank you. So now I'm just activating. So this one, and once you have activated, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to log in here. So if you are login, so I'm just getting. I'm a developer. These are the basic things. So this is the one. If you want, we can add. This is the basic things. You can. What is your responsibility like this one? So now what happened? We have successfully registered the service now. Now, so we need, sorry, we have registered, successfully registered in the developer.servicenow.com. Once we have done successfully, what we need to do, we need to request an instance for that one. Before going to one, we just know, okay, what is a instance? Okay, I'm just, if you are okay, so here you can click on request an instance, or you can directly click on here. So it will be create a new instance for you. I'm just clicking request an instance. See, these are the available new instance available. Oh my god. Okay. So seems it doesn't have, I'm just clicking on the Rome version and click on join waitlist, and we can we tell. So why it is showing as a Rome something? So here in the service now there is a lot of versions were available. So what is a version? Version is nothing but, so if you are using Android phone or any iOS phone, so what we can do the what we call iOS version, like Android iOS version 12, 13, like that one. If you use Android, we will see iOS Android version 12, 13, 14, or if it's a Windows, we'll see XP 7, 8, and 10, 11, like that. There is a versions in there, like that. That means if you know the version of that one, what we will do is, if you already know the version, what we will do is, if you already know the version, so you already know the what are the features and functionalities, other thing will be available for you. So for the service now, what are the version? The first version is aspirin. So if you guys, if you want to, you can please note down this one also in a book or something. Aspirin. And second one Berlin. Third one Calgary. Fourth one Dublin. Fifth one Eureka. Sixth one Fuji. Seventh one Geneva. Helsinki. Ninth one Istanbul. 10th one Istanbul, Jakarta. 11th one Kingston. London. Next one Madrid. New York. 15 Orlando. 16 Orlando. Paris. 17th one the Rome. And 18th one is the Quebec. Quebec. And 19th one San Diego. And 21 is the Tokyo. So these are the versions. Right now it was available in the market from the Rome till Rome. That means before Paris, Orlando, those versions of ServiceNow is not available for the thing. So which means, so if you want to do ask anyone, it will be in the same thing. Okay. Okay, I think we are in lighting mist. So what I'm going to do is I have already another instance. So we'll open from that instance. So what I'm going to do is I'm just logging out. If you already an instance, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to log in this instance. So it will go into the sleeping mode since I have not opened in many days. So once it's waking the instance, just wait for 2 minutes. So what happened? So I have built this in the San Diego version. So these are the versions in ServiceNow. Version in the sense, as you know. So for example, if you the Windows, we can see what is the operating system like Windows XP 7, Vista 8, 8.1, 10, 11 is the latest one. That means if you already know the feature, if you already know the feature for it, so you will always understand what is the functionalities, what are the issues, and what are the issues were fixed from the last one. So those all things we know the version of the run. So when you have log into any ServiceNow instance, the first step you need to check what was the version of it. If you already know the version, you can do the other things. So that's the one. And also in the ServiceNow, as we discussed earlier, that means in the aspect was ServiceNow will release a new instance, sorry, new version for every 6 months. That means in the March they have released a version called San Diego, and in this I think by end of September they are planning to release a new version called Tokyo. That means every 6 months they will release a new version, and in these six versions, in this version, what happened? They will fix the few of the issues were reported or occurred in the previous version, and they will add a new functionalities, and they will add the other things to it, which means to give them better service to their customers. So I think still it is in 1 minute. So just wait for 1 more minute. So if it is a login successful, so we will not get any issues. So since it is waking up, just wait for 1 more minute. Yes, I think it's successfully registered. So earlier, what happened? Our instance is since it's a waiting list, the service manager. So if you can click on open this, and click on start building. It will asking the username and password. So we can give it. I think I have entered the wrong password. So now what happened? We have successfully logged in. So it's have some issue with the UI. So it will come. Now, this is called ServiceNow user interface. Whenever if you log into the any ServiceNow instance, the first step you need to check what is the version of it. So if you want to version, see you have to go to the all. This is the all. Click on here. So in this one, what are the here you are seeing a filter that will we will called as a navigation filter. Navigation filter is nothing but what are the available things in that we can filter the same thing. If you want to one, so this is the navigation filter. So in this filter, you need to type the keywords called stats, stats. If you click on the stats, you can go to the stats module. This we will call it as a module. If you click on the module, so you can see our server, and the build name is nothing but what was the version, and build date this was released on 13th March on this version, and build tag San Diego patch 1. Patch 1 is nothing but whenever ServiceNow release a new version, so something it they will identify a few issues. So and they will fix those issues and they will release as a patch. Patch 1, patch 2. Like if you see the Windows, we will see security upgrade and other things like how we can see the same thing will do the same thing. Now what happened? This is the one patch 1. So we are in our instance name. This is our instance. These are all the instance status is online. This is our instance backend IP address. These are the backend details. So mainly, and also if you want to know and which data center are so where this instance was stored, the data center, if you see YCZ, here you can see that YCZ. So if you open this cluster node, what is the airport code for So West Kooterai Regional Airport. I don't know where it was. It was in Canada, which means this service no instance was hosted in that city data center. This don't we no need to worry about this one. I'm just telling that you just need to understand the same thing. Now this is the basic thing. If you don't know the stats, forget about one. So you just have to navigate to the here system diagnostics, stats and stats. If you click on the same thing, also the same information available. So what happened, whenever if you click on the user, it will be, if you click on the user, what happened, it will be, when you click on the search something, it will be easy to navigate the filter something. Or else if you don't want to search it, you can directly navigate to the same thing. I hope you till now you guys understood. That means how to log into the ServiceNow portal and request an instance. And once you have instance, how we can log into the same instance. Anyone has any questions till now what we have discussed? If you not say something, I understood that one, you guys not following me. You can say something, say yes or no, guys. Okay, I'm treating as you guys have understood. That's fine. Now now the thing was, next step, whenever if you build an application or something, so someone has to use it, then only we will get the business or something. For example, if you developed Android app for something, so what happened, we need to install the, so if you have developed an app, we need to, someone has to utilize it, then only you will get the business to get the revenue. Like that service now also, if you already have something, okay, before, so some users has to, we need to create or something. Before going to one, we need to do the something one. So I will tell you how to create a user in the later. So here, so in this one I can see this is the one logo. I want to change this logo. So whenever if you log in, by default it will be a ServiceNow logo, but since I have already used this one, there is a different logo was there. So if you want to change this one, you can go to the ITSM guided setup, click on it, and click on getting started. Click on system configuration. So click on configure. See, this banner image will call it as, I'm just going to download a Cisco logo. I'm just saving this logo. So I want to change this logo. Just go to the banner image, click on plus symbol to add it, and go to the downloads, Cisco image, open it, and upload. It was updated. So clap and you can save this one to. Now I think if you have to save, just refresh the page, so it will be show like this one. See, whatever the image we have given, it will be automatically change the same thing. And next step, see, this is the header thing, and so I have given the training session. If you want to give, this is the page header. If you want to change that caption, I'm just giving ITSM, IT service management. I'm just giving IT service management, and I'm just going to save this one. If I reload, so if you make any changes to the here, so what we have to do is we need to check the one. So if you click on here, so it is coming the tab. So browser tab is nothing but this is called a browser tab, but it right now it is not showing. So I'm just making it empty. So we no need to use a browser tab. I'm just reload this one. So this one. Now next step, time zone. This is the most important thing for the any ServiceNow instance, not for any ServiceNow instance, for any technology or any project. The time zone is the most important thing. That means what is our time zone? We need to do it. That means depending upon this time zone, the time will be visible to the user. For example, in the US, it was a night time for them, but in India, it's a morning time. If it is in Australia or New Zealand, it's a afternoon time. So we need to calculate the one standard time. What are the instance? So here a system time zone for all your sunrise over that. That means what are the by default time zone or instance we have to give. So I'm just giving for example. I'm just going to Eastern time zone, EST. So US class Eastern time zone I have given, and I'm going to save this one, which means what are the records is available will be visible to the user on the same time zone. So let me duplicate this one. I will show you. So what happened? I'm just going to show one record as an incident. So now what I'm going to do is I'm opening an incident. So if I open this incident, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create one instance for the testing purpose. Forget about this module. I will tell you later in this one why I have asked this one. Well, tutor. I have submitted, which means I have created a new incident. So just now it was created, right? So it was even created. See, the time it is showing as a 15th 9 2022 11:01:48 p.m. It was created, but in the my system it was showing as a 8:32 16 9 2022, which means whoever the user has created for this one, what was the time zone for the system, it will visible to the same thing. So that's the reason we can give the time zone. So if I change this to CST time zone and I am save this one, just reload it. So it's loading. So wait for one more minute for this. See, if you change the one, so the system admin automatically the admin change to auto change it. See, 15th 9 10 01. So if I change this to IST and save this one, so the current user session with the automatically changes the one. So if I reload this page, or just refresh it, see, it will be automatically change the time zone. So this is the most important thing whenever, if we have logged the time zone plays a very vital role for this one. Next step, we have seen the time zone. I hope everyone clear right till now what we discussed. These are the fundamentals before to the one. I hope everyone clear right. Okay. Thank you. And next step, the date format. What is the date format we need to give? DD, MM, YYY format. So, for example, if I see DD, MM, YYY, the same format we have given. So, if I want to change this one, YYY DD. So, for example, YYY hyphen MM hyphen DD. So, I'm just going to save this one. So, if I refresh it, let's see how it works. See, the format has been changed. Like that, here, what are the format we require? We can easily configure as per the our. If I want to see MMDDYY and save this one. See, the format has been changed. That's right. This is the date format. How we can configure the same. And the next step, the time format. See, right now it was showing as a hour, minute, seconds, and AM PM. See here, I don't want to this one. I want to see 24 hours time. Hours, minutes, seconds. If I reload, see, right now it was not showing hours semicolon 31 semicolon sorry, two dots semicolon it is showing. If you want to change this format also, see hours also, we have another one hours dot minutes dot seconds and save this one and click on save. Let's see how it works out. See hours minutes dot same thing. So This is the basic fundamentals when we are dealing with the how we can service now instance started. That means today till now what we discussed, how to log into the service now developer.servicenow.com, and how you can request an instance. I didn't show you since the request is not available, since the instance were not available, which is in the waiting list. So and the next step, we how we can, once you are log into the instance, how we can do the log into the instance, and we have how we have checked the what was the instance for it, and what was the instance for it, and what was the how we can configure a logo for the instance, and how we can configure a page title, and how we can configure the time zone for the instance, how we can configure the time format and the date format, and a lot of things. These are the basics which we are seeing, and we have got discussed till now. Till now, you guys have any questions? Till now, we can discuss things. Any questions? So very good. Any other one? Any have any questions? Okay, fine. So till now, okay. Yes, that I have, for example, that your instance has vanished, removed from the phone since you are not opened a many long time, and it's been so no instance available is nothing but if you want to create a new instance right now in the ServiceNow pool there is no instance for available, so you need to wait until it has to go. Since since it is a free version, we cannot raise a complaint to the ServiceNow also. It's a trial version. No, no, no. Even I have seen the same issue, right? When I logged it. I have seen the same issue when I logged it. So you no need to worry, and you no need to forget about any other things also. Yeah, yeah, it was showing right available version Tokyo, San Diego. See, if you are right now, we are in the San Diego. If you want to, I can upgrade also. I can upgrade to the next one, but right now I'm not upgrading. It will show the San Diego, Quebec, what are the available version. From that, you can select that version. Might be I will show you the tomorrow since this was not available. I can show you later once it is available for me. Since it is a service no hand, I cannot do anything in my hand. Okay. I hope you clear. Fine. No, it's not possible in service now. But if it is in the real time in the production, so what happened, the service now will always provide a support for n plus 1, which means right now if they release it Tokyo, they will support till the version what is in the room. That means if you are using Quebec, if you have any issues they will not be support for them, so they will ask you to upgrade the instance to the San Diego or Rome one. Okay, n plus 2, sorry. That means if you are using Rome version, if you have issues they will support you. If you are in San Diego or Tokyo version, they will support. But if you are in Quebec, they will not support you. This will give a clear agreement with the customer. They can show you the same thing. So if you are degrading, what happened, nobody will not interested to degrade it. Since if you have latest features, we can do it right. In your Android mobile, Android 13 has the more features. Once you upgraded, when can you degrade to the Android 12? No, right? So similarly, we cannot do the same thing for it. Okay. Anyone has any questions for today?